Hey guys, so hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's video with Anna where she was talking about, charging her worth. And if there's one thing I know for sure, it's that building that confidence up over time, which is really going to increase your business. And it's such a big piece of the jigsaw. And if you don't have that in place, then it's going to be very difficult to implement, some business strategies when you're thinking a certain way. When we have, lack of self-doubt, lack of confidence, and then we worry what people think. All of those things can actually play a huge role in your potential to change more lives and impact more people. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you briefly about a leveraged business model. When Anna came to me, she was in a position where she really wanted to scale. A lot of people say, I want to grow a business. Well, grow a business, G-R-O-W, is about scaling. And a lot of people say to me, Simon, I want more freedom. I want to do things with my life. And in Anna's case, she wanted to travel and she wanted to have that freedom so that she could do what she wanted when she wanted. But the business model that she'd been running previously, it wasn't going to support her moving forward, even, when it came to running online. I work with a lot of trainers and I help them go from, one-to-one personal training into the semi-private business model, which is essentially grouping people together. Well, the great news is that you can do that online too. You can actually take people and you can get them amazing results and do it in a group setting. And that was my main intention with working with Anna. She had to have a leveraged business model. But what is that? Well, if you're currently working with your nutrition clients, for example, or your online clients, and you're jumping on a call with them, you're doing your meal plans, you're kind of working with them continuously, then you've only got so many hours in the day. And so then what happens is, if you want to reach, for example, 10,000 a month, 15,000 a month, while you may be able to do those numbers, you're going to be completely burnt out getting there. And so what you need to do is start to think like a true business owner. You need to start to think about leverage in terms of team members, in terms of how to group people together. And what that does, it frees up your time. The challenge that a lot of people have is that they've been taught a model by their training company. You maybe get your certification, maybe you've gone through a nutrition cert, for example, and you weren't taught a leverage business model. You were taught basically you can earn this amount a year and, you work with clients one-to-one and that's all you know. Well, here's the thing. You only know what you know. And so, growing and scaling a business, it needs leverage. It needs, a group model. And then to, for example, bring people in who can take some of that work away from you. And that can be a difficult jump for a lot of people to make. Why? Because, you feel like you have to do everything on your own. And so over time, what actually Anna has done is she's gotten into that position where she's been able to be able to step away because she's increased her prices, because she's put people into a group. And she's done it in a way that still maintains those results. And there's another fear for a lot of people, which is, well, if I go to this model, maybe I'm not going to get those results. But it's just a limiting belief, which comes back to the mindset that Anna was talking about in yesterday's video. So just understand that once you implement a leverage business model, which is essentially grouping people together and bringing in team members, that's where you get to actually focus more on your business. And you've probably heard the phrase time and time again, working on your business versus in your business. And this is about putting on that hat of an actual business owner where you have to make some difficult, courageous decisions to be able to get yourself to the next level. So the great thing is that once you're working with people and a specific niche market, for example, if you're working with women or you're working with athletes or you're working with a specific demographic, it makes it actually a lot easier to leverage your knowledge. And I'll talk about a leverage, which is actually a really powerful experience that I had when I started working with Tony Robbins. I actually went to one of his seminars in Fiji, and it's called Life and Wealth Mastery. And I was there and I actually met, some awesome people there, and we were jumping up and down and having fun in this amazing setting. And what was interesting is this is one of Tony's most, high-end events. It was actually included within the Platinum Partnership, which I was a part of. And during that 5 or 7 day event, what I noticed was the power of leverage. Here you had a team that was working, alongside Tony, but Tony wasn't there. Tony was on video. And it was at that moment I thought, wow, Tony really has the power of leverage. you know, he's running an event. He's got a team working with him, but he's not actually on location because he's doing his, you know, UPW events, Date with Destiny, all that type of thing. And so there's leverage actually happening all around you. And here's the thing I often say to people, which is, have a think about the things that you repeat yourself on. You know, how many conversations have you had with clients where you're saying the same thing over and over again? You know, when you do that, you know, imagine if you've got clients all day long, it's not really fair on the clients at the end of the day. When you're repeating yourself, your energy's down and you've only got so much energy to give. And that's another thing too. In this industry, when you're being of service, when you're wanting to help people, you're expending energy all the time. So tiredness actually comes from all of that energy. It's not necessarily the amount of time you're spending, but all of that energy. So wouldn't it be better to put energy into something once where people can watch it, and then the one-on-one time that you spend with them is either a premium or you do it in a group setting? And so that's how we've managed to scale Anna's model, because she's learned the power and implemented the power of turning a product into a high ticket coaching program, which you can do the same. Okay. So just understand that once you start to add accountability and you do the right steps in the right way and with the right formula, then you can start to generate the leads, enroll the clients. They go through a specific process and they're still getting amazing results, but you're not having to do it one-to-one. And then you can just focus on, for example, Anna's, recently signed up £1,000 a month client, and then you can start to charge a premium. So I really want you to get this idea around leverage and really start to think about it and how it can help your business. Check out tomorrow's video where Anna is going to be joining you and teaching you more secrets about how to build and scale, you know, your nutrition fitness business to the next level. And we really want to serve you. If you feel that you're ready to apply for a breakthrough call, then apply below. And myself or my team will be happy to jump on with you to find out specifically what's happening with you and how you can get yourself to the next level, because we want to help you change more lives. We are committed, and I'm committed, so that you can hear more people say, you know, you've changed my life, but also you're giving yourself what you deserve in this industry too, which is income, freedom, and also your own personal transformation. All right, I'll see you in another video, but tomorrow it's going to be Anna. Take it easy.